Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject, we're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your first house. This could be for you. Also throw in your vertex as well. Do check out where your vertex is, which sign that is. It's classed as a second ascendant, and I would say the last sort of year, it's really been imprinted on my, it's one of the first things I check on people's charts now. So do check out your vertex. No idea what I got to there. Thank you, however you spot the channel. All the information's in the description box. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. And private reads, if there's any left, do check if you want to get in. But after next week, that's it for a good few months. As I take a break. Okay, so let's do two more. And I finally bought this deck, the Mystic Soul Tarot by Moon and Cactus. It's a deck I've spoke of several times because of the 7 and 8 and the 9 of Wands. It just really stands out for me. It's like something launched in the air and hits its mark. And the 9 of Wands hitting its mark always gives me that energy of Gungnir. Gungnir is the spear of Odin, and interestingly, the Emperor in this deck, which is you guys, the Emperor is your card, is Odin. So yeah, it's like it all come together at this point. So we'll do one more. Aries, what is going on? We have the World. The World is a completion. It's also Saturn. Now Saturn's in your 12th house. Now, Saturn in the 12th house is clearing the deck. What needs to go before it steps into your first? Interesting. Crossing you. Root of the matter. Ooh, lovely. Recent past. What you want, what's coming in, how you see yourself. We've got the 7 and the 8 already. How others see you. Oh, nice. Advice. And potential outcome. Okay, right, this is really interesting, very interesting for several reasons. You're being screamed at to let go of something. I don't know what it is. It could be let go of a vision of something. It could be let go of a particular outcome. It could be let go of the material world. And that doesn't mean to say you renounce and let it all go, but there's something that's really standing out here. And the Sun and the Lovers is going to give me a big indication. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. Now guess what the 4 of Swords is to me personally? I've labelled the 4 of Swords as my vertex card. So you could have your vertex or your anti-vertex in Aries, who knows? But yeah, interesting. With the Hangman, the Sun, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, Temperance, 6 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the World. What's crossing you is the Moon. The Moon is, if I'm honest, I'm kind of literally getting Dark Night. Now, a lot of you might have already gone through Dark Nights of the Souls, so this is somebody else that you're dealing with or people in your environment. It's a card of shadow. What the root of the matter is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is unconditional love. It's being able to love without condition. It's being able to fill our own cup so that the heart can expand and become electromagnetic, which is what is coming in. So something is going to happen which is going to awaken your it could be a situation where something has to end and you feel left out. But what that's going to do is going to either make you realize something or, you know, open your heart to something new. I really don't know. Recent past is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a card of, it's a card of action, yes, but it feels like, your reading last week I did, and it was, somebody chose poorly. Poor choice of words there. So somebody it was that How I Met Your Mother, the knight appears and says, you chose poorly. And somebody has. The Knight of Swords is something that's, doesn't think before action, it's just blurts. So something could have been where it feels regretful. And like I said, that doesn't have to be anything to do with communication. It feels like possibly you should have done something a different way. Perhaps the sun was a bit shrouded by the clouds. Maybe the sun was blinding. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes when things are, I said to Leo last week, when we're searching for gold, sometimes we miss the diamond. So there could be an element here that something was overlooked, overmissed, whatever it is. Whether this is you, somebody else, I don't know. What you want is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is compassion. The Queen of Cups is love. The Queen of Cups is emotional connection. But it's really interesting. I know that they're crystals, possibly amethyst or clear quartz, but it kind of feels like, you know, James Bond, diamonds are forever. But there's something here, it feels, you see something now as clear as quartz, is how I would say that in my poetic way. Something is becoming, you're becoming aware of something. Maybe something that was lost, maybe something that was missed, I don't know. What's coming in is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius. It's communication, it's fast moving. But what it is how you see yourself is the Seven of Wands. Now, for those of you that have been regular readers, and I think the 7, 8 and 9 seem to have been a theme for you last year. You've heard me many times because I've always said, I don't have this deck. I have this deck now. It's launched in the 7, it travels in the 8, and it hits its mark in the 9th. We will look for the 9th in a second. How others see you is the 10 of Cups. Somebody sees you as everything. Mars in Pisces, the tower hits the hangman. So they see you as everything, but something's stuck or something's in the way, the hangman process. Now, to get past the hangman, we then move on to card 13, which is death. The moon in the crossing position feels like dark night. Moon and death tends to be connected with the dark night. Your advice is the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10 of Swords is the sun in Gemini, but there's just something here about recognizing. It's a strange one. It's an ending, yes, or it's recognizing what needed to end, or recognizing any sort of blocks. Because the swords aren't actually touching the body. They're above it, and it's nighttime. It's like it could be your dreams are giving you all the energy that you need. Neptune's in your 12th, so Neptune's giving you very, very significant, and especially with the 10 of Cups here, Neptune is Pisces. So your 12th house is, you've got Saturn, and you've got Neptune. We're February, this reading's for February. By the time we get to the end of February, the sun's going to be in your 12th house. The new moon will be in your 12th house in February. So there's all this energy in your 12th house is showing you something. Now, the interesting thing, it's showing you, I almost feel like what you missed, or where you've tried to control something, and it's going to have you recognize something and really step into an energy of relaxation. Now, the outcome is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, don't worry too much about that. It's a situation here where I feel like it's Mercury in Taurus, so the Magician meets the Hierophant. For me, it's here to suggest two things. Your energy is very powerful in terms of manifestation. But the thing is about the universe, and the world in certain decks is called the universe, it doesn't discriminate. So if someone says to you, you know, you're in a powerful manifestation energy, it sounds wonderful on the surface, but like I said, the universe doesn't discriminate. It just means to say that whatever you're thinking, whatever is happening internally is what's happening externally. So, you know, it's giving you exactly what you are. If you're in this energy of life flowing with the Eight of Wands, you know, something is really shifting with you, that's fantastic. But if it's not, be mindful of where your thoughts are. If it's defensive, if it's closed off, with the Four of Pentacles, which is in your next card, that is what's been brought to you. It's like the universe is here to say, one, two energies of the Magician that are hidden here. And the hidden aspect is, as above, so below, so within, as within, so without. Your final card is you guys, Emperor, Odin. Now, how interesting is this? It's like in gematria, when we flip this over and we get like 445, it's let go and let Odin. But this is the other way around. It's 544. It's like you're holding on to something and you've been asked to just let go. Something is trying to come to you in a relaxed way, but the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles speaks of control. It speaks of trying to have things on your terms. Now, it doesn't mean to say you're a controlling person or anything like that. It just means to say that sometimes the outcome looks a little bit different than what you trying to envision. The universe is trying to bring you your power, the Emperor. This is you in your outcome. So I'm definitely going to be calling this Let Go and Let Odin. So we're going to look for the Nine of Wands. We're going to look for the Lovers, because we've already seen the Sun. And the Magicians is hidden here. Yeah, I mean, the Hangman and the Sun is literally surrender. Surrender to the Sun. You know, you guys rule the Sun. It's the energy of masculine energy. Don't get caught up in genders. The Lovers is with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's a tower coming. And the Two of Wands is next to the tower, because the Two of Wands is Mars in Aries. The tower hits the Emperor. The tower I feel like is internal. I think something is being shown to you, or being shown to somebody in your environment. The Magician is with Justice and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is next to the King of Wands, which is next to the Nine of Wands, which is next to the Ace of Swords. You're getting your clarity. This feels like, it's reminding me of that quote. I knew I was in trouble when your name became more of a feeling than just words on the tip of my tongue. I think someone or something has encapsulated you here. And I think it possibly wasn't noticed until something ends. But that's fine. You just need to surrender to something here. But yeah, now people can really understand what I meant. So, launched in the 7th. Hits its mark, travels in the 8th. And it hits its mark in the 9th. It's like this person has been thunderbolt, you know, realization. Something where this person looks like they've gone for a run. It's like they can't run any longer. The Knight of Swords is a card of running. So whatever this is, there's a breakthrough coming. Whatever you're running from, whatever is running from you, can no longer run anymore. The universe is intervening here. Your final card is the Ten of Wands, because it gets too much. The Ten of Wands, it kind of gives me the energy of the straw that broke the camel's back, that kickstarts a Dark Night to the Soul. Because Black Moon Lilith, she does have in calcination, which is the first step. This card represents the straw that broke the camel's back. It's the spark of internal grief when your partner lies to you for the umpteenth time, or the anger that comes from a snide remark from a toxic boss. You finally have had enough of the traffic heading downtown and now have the fierce motivation to move to a new city. Calcination in alchemy occurs when you finally have a reckoning with what no longer is in alignment with you. Now that can be anything. Like I said, it could be a job, a realization, a missed opportunity, and it's like that aha moment which then spawns something into action. Again, this could be you, this could be somebody you're dealing with, this could be somebody that hits some sort of regret. But something is activating this vertex energy here, or anti-vertex for some of you. We've got 444, so you're definitely protected. 1010. I don't know, 188 is standing out for some reason, so that could be significant for somebody. 18th of August maybe, I don't know. But yeah, interesting. So guys, in your extended, let's, what should we say? We're going to take a look at what Gunyir's hitting. You know, like I say, even Odin's here to suggest that Gunyir always hits its mark. You can throw it in that direction with your aim to hit that direction and it will spin round and hit it. So something, what's for you is for you. So we'll take the energy of what's going to hit its mark, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Capricorn, we have Cancer, Pisces, Mercury in Sagittarius, Mars in Leo, Mars in Pisces, Sun in Gemini, Mercury in Taurus, Sun in Capricorn, Aries, Jupiter in Libra, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Moon in Taurus, Scorpio and Libra, Mercury in Virgo, Saturn in Leo. We have Wands, Swords, Cups, Pentacles. Everyone's here. Those are the standouts. So Aries, let go and let Odin. See you soon. Bye.